Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Sim Golf. Just go ahead and find our save file here. It's this one. Alright. So here we are back on our course. I have most of the profiles loaded in that we've gotten so far. And I want to just say real quick that I'm pretty pleased with how the profiles have turned out. Even the sillier ones, or even the ones that aren't even that different from the default. It's just nice to have variety, because one of the things that's lacking in this game that they kind of skimped on is the variety in the default sim profiles. Because the way it works is basically there's one for guys, there's one for girls, and then there's like custom catchphrases for each different kind of job that the Sims can have. And that's really the only difference. So it's nice to see our Sims say some different things. So first order of business for the day, I think I'm going to move this hole back one. We'll let these guys go ahead and finish their round. And I'm just going to move that back. Unfortunately, we're sending these two guys away. They don't get to play the hole. Sorry, guys. But hopefully moving this pin back this one square will make the hole a little bit harder. And I also want to do something about this tree. I don't really like how it looks. I think I'm going to put a nice row of trees going down like this instead. We'll see how that works out. What I don't want people to do is cut across and just go straight for the hole and ruin the spirit of the hole, as it were. So we'll see how the next group of golfers coming up handle this situation. And right now, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a buildup of people here at hole number 2. And this will become a problem very quickly. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is hire a ranger and just have him patrol himself around hole number 2 here. And what the ranger will do is keep these guys moving, basically. And the people getting sick of waiting at holes is the fastest way to lose members. Pretty much the only way to lose members, really. Like, someone can hit like 10 bad shots in a row, but if you leave people waiting at a hole, they will just get so mad. And the worst part about it is that you can only see so much of the course at one time, right? Like, in your screen. So, like, you could be sitting here designing our next hole like we're going to do, and if I hadn't done a little pre-planning and noticed that this backlog had been there and people were getting mad, like, before we knew it, every single person waiting here would just, like, their attitude would just be, like, all super frowny faces. But for now, everyone's pretty happy, it looks like. So let's see how these guys decide to handle this hole. This guy got a par, didn't see what he was doing. What's this guy's skills? Length and accuracy? Good, so that's the kind of straight shot we're looking for from him, because he lacks imagination. Nice shot from that guy. He's got accuracy and imagination, so that's a little bit more what we're looking for. Pretty pleased with how that hole's turned out so far. Now, second thing let's do is see if we can make this shots taken in this area a little bit more challenging. The easiest way to make shots harder is if I wanted to, I could just break out the stream tool here, put a nice little stream running through our course or something like that, going through here, or put some water there. And we'll definitely break up some holes like that later, but for now I want to try something a little bit different, which is mess with the elevation a little bit. Haven't done too much with elevation so far in this game. I like using elevation tastefully in this game. It's really easy to make it look really stupid. But if you elevation's fun too. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. And it's free, which is the coolest thing. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and raise some points around here. Maybe something like this. I do want to make sure that I have the rough around the green raised as well. Both of those guys got bogeys. I'm fine with that. Alright, now let's see what this guy thinks about this next shot he's going to take here. He didn't have anything to say about it. He likes the variety on the course. Nice. Maybe he's referring to the elevation here? And she notes that she'll use a specific kind of club for this shot. Nice. I think this might solve the problem. Don't want to speak too soon, but looks like that might fix it. These guys both get bogeys again. That's 4 bogeys in a row. But no one seems to be too mad about it. Likes the variety on the course. Alright. Dang, that guy just crushed it into the trees. Let me help you out there, bud. I don't know where you were going with that one. Alright. Give that guy a little bit of fairway to work with for this next shot. What was that? That was so off. Length and imagination? Yeah, no kidding, bud. I hope that was just an anomaly and not something about some way that sand trap set up. Alright. That guy did not take the cart path. Not too. Neither did this guy. Well, alright. This might be a nice time to introduce a different mechanic that I haven't shown off yet, which is the scenic bridge. And I believe the first update, I made a note about how I enjoy not having my bridges go over more than 1 square of water. And one of the biggest reasons for that is scenic bridges. Scenic bridges can only go over 1 square of water if you want them to maintain their unique look. And they are nice to have on your course. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop a... Not sure which one I should use. Which one fits the mood of this course the best? This one's generally my favorite here, but a lot of them are nice in their own ways. Let's try out this one for now. And scenic bridges are $10,000, which is why I haven't just been dropping them wantonly all over the place. But it does look like we have a nice little surplus of money now. I am picky's not playing the course, so I'm not really looking to save up too much money at this point. And I'm going to go ahead and just connect my cart path to this scenic bridge over here, just to maintain the look. I think I'll go ahead and raise these up so that they're... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Lower that exact point right there. And that one. And that one. But I'll raise that one. So what I'm trying to do right here is keep the rough around the green even with the actual green, so that way if they end up in the rough, their ball won't roll off like some ungodly amount. Which isn't how golf courses are usually designed, mind you. Most of the time they are designed so that the ball will roll down the hill and you will get punished for going off the green like that. But hey, I mean, it's only the second hole, come on. People seem to be enjoying themselves on this hole, even though this guy just got a triple bogey. Alright. I don't think I should have raised this area out here. Let's go ahead and lower this square right here. I'll raise this and that. And that. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Go ahead and leave that like that for now. Has anyone gotten a par since I've even done this though? Jeez. Alright, that guy just got a par. Good enough for me, let's move on. Jeez, looks like we got a little bit of a build-up right here. What I'm going to do here is just move my ranger over here. I think I'll just make my cart path connect like that for fun. Man, that is a long line there. I'm not sure why it built up so hard right there for some reason. But with the ranger there, hopefully it won't be too big of an issue. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop another scenic bridge right here. And yeah, this is the big draw of scenic bridges. Whenever someone walks over a scenic bridge, their attitude improves automatically. So it's pretty key to put scenic bridges around your course. Let's see how these two guys do on this hole. Par. And par. How's the average doing? 3.22? Alright, not bad. What I'm going to do real fast is put Randy Ranger so that he'll hopefully hurry up both of these holes. This actually gets pretty important later in the game, being able to 2-for-1 Rangers around the course, because you only can hire so many employees, and it's not as many as you want, and you got to get some groundskeepers and soda vendors in there too, so you can't necessarily afford to get one Ranger per hole. And having a Ranger cover every hole is the best way to avoid headaches. That's not something I'm trying to worry about. So let's go ahead and work on a fourth hole here. I think I want to use the natural trajectory of the land and kind of hook around this tree line right here. So I'm gonna drop a tee box right there. And I'll put the hole right here. I don't know. The tricky thing right now is that this green right here, I already know that our golfers are going to want to hit. And go for this green. It's just in too convenient of a spot. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should go for a really long hole instead. Decisions. I think we'll go for a really long hole, and I'll put the tee over here. Now, before I even open the hole, I'm going to want to make sure that this line fixes itself. So let's go ahead and start carving out a hole here. And we'll drop some fairway. Just some kind of rough outline of how I want the hole to go. Something like this, maybe. And I think in order to fix them wanting to go over there, I'm going to have to use some scenic trees. Put one right there. So with the scenic trees blocking their way, it looks like that's enough to avert them for now. And this is calling itself a par 5. Good. Do want to get a par 5 on the course. Generally, a course will only have 3 or 4 par 5s and 3 or 4 par 3s, and the rest will be par 4s. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the shot selectors or the shot analysis is saying. Nice. And let's go ahead and use some more elevation for this hole. I think that might be fun. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and raise our green up and like this. And I'll use the hill trajectory like so. Alright. Do want the scenic tree to be raised so they don't go that way. Huh. Now they are wanting to go that way again. Dang it. Maybe that was a bad idea. What if I take this down? Just one click and it goes back down. Alright. Nice. One of our holes is in the top 18. Was that number 1? That's all. Alright. Top 18 gets us another skill upgrade. I'm actually pretty salty that I wasn't able to get over the water last time we played around, so I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 points in long driver. Well, 2 points in power hitter, 1 point in long driver. That sounds pretty good. And that'll be our upgrade. Right there. I think in the first video I said I wasn't going to abuse elevation, but elevation is just so fun. And it's so free, too. What I'm trying to allow to happen right here with this elevation is I want to let our Sims take really long shots. Just let them hit the ball really far if they can. Get a really nice bounce. See what the shot analysis has to say. Some people want to go over to that green over there. That's not good. Definitely do not want that to happen, so I think I'm going to try to raise the elevation of this tree right here. 8. I guess I'll just raise it by a point. There we go, that's what I'm looking for right there. Now what do they have to say? There we go. Look at this guy. If he misses the shot with no accuracy. Ooh, that would be dirty. Wouldn't want that to happen to that poor guy. But yeah, it looks like most people can get it this far to start out with. So I think I'll start the downward slope at about where I have this green starting. Or this fairway, rather. Where's the elevation? There it is. Go ahead and raise this. And I'll lower it. This. Raise that. Raise that. Get a little bit more fairway in there. Actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different with this hole. Show off a type of fairway I haven't used yet. This is firm fairway. Basically, it has a little bit more bounce to it. The ball will come off of it a little bit harder. So if someone lands in the middle of the fairway here, they'll get a really nice bounce. Just for fun. Let's just go ahead and open this hole. Hammer out the details in a minute. I'll just do that like that for now so people can actually play the hole. And I definitely want to smooth out the back here. The thing about elevation is it is a slippery slope, no pun intended. You have to really kind of ripple out the elevation, or else people will start complaining that the elevation's too steep. Hopefully it's pretty decent as it is right now. Need to do something about the pathway here. I think I'll do it like this. Oops. And I think I'll get rid of these trees right here, just for the sake of the view. Go ahead and drop another scenic bridge. Alright, people are starting to get tired around now, so let's go ahead and install some benches. Don't think we've installed any benches yet, but you do want to have benches every 1 or 2 holes. Go ahead and put some benches there. Turn that into rough. And connect the pathway like that. And they like going over the bridges, and that guy doesn't want to sit down. That guy will, though. There we go. For now, to make this hole harder, I'm just going to put some water here. Not right here. I'll put it like this. And put some more fairway right here. There we go. And we'll work on the details of that hole later. We'll just get some people playing it. Get some more greens fees. And more importantly, see how this first shot's working out. Looks like people are ending up down here, which is what I'm looking for. Do I need another groundskeeper yet? Let's see if he goes and gets this right here. Looks like he's going for it. Main things I want to keep an eye on is I definitely want to make sure no one's trying to hit it over to this green over here. Yeah, I did go into that. While I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and raise this land out here, so like we saw from that one shot from the shot analysis, it doesn't just crush it. Guy that goes over here doesn't just get crushed. There we go. See, once you start with elevation, it's hard to stop. But I think it'll be okay. Another benefit to having a shot like this is you'll notice that people are thinking that the shots looks hard, but they've been pretty pleased with how their shots ending up, and some of that has to do with the elevation, because I raise the elevation on the tips of the fairway right here, so that if their shot does go a little bit haywire, it'll probably bounce back into the middle of the fairway here. Of course, we do have this awful radio antenna here. Not sure if we should get rid of it or keep it. It offers no benefits, but it's kind of unfair just to get rid of it. That feels kind of cheap. Definitely going to go ahead and install a soda vendor. People are getting tired. Go ahead and put that at the start of the fourth hole right here. Yeah, see, all that happens is people don't like looking at this thing. But it comes with the course. And I can get rid of it with no penalty. I don't know. This hole's sitting at about a 320. Pretty good. And also, you'll notice we didn't get any new buildings for opening up the fourth hole. Generally, you get a new building a hole, but because we're playing Florida, we got a free pro shop. And a pro shop is normally the building you get for the fourth hole, so didn't get anything. Look at this guy's roll here. Not bad. Didn't go as far as he probably would have liked, but any benefit's good. Where's our soda vendor at? Where'd she get off to? There she is. Alright. So here she goes. Nice. Good shot, bud. So this is how the soda vendor works. Soda vendor's the only employee that makes you money. You get $200 a soda. And generally, everyone will buy one. People generally get thirsty every 2 or so holes. Or they'll start mentioning it at least. So I'll just have this person sitting here after the 3rd hole. This guy's getting tired. I think I'll go ahead and install some benches at all of our holes. Or at least at this one. Now, what do I want to do with the rest of this hole here? I didn't really think this out so far. This guy thought this shot right here was too easy. That's definitely something to look out for. I don't think I'll come up with a very creative solution for the rest of this hole for for as long as the rest of this video is going to be, so If you guys have any suggestions for how to finish off this hole right here, I'd be more than open to hearing about them. Let's go ahead and check out how this stroke average is doing. 4.88 for a par 4. Pretty high, but people seem to be enjoying the hole, so I'm alright with that. This hole's sitting at a 4.54, but people still think there's some easy shots on this hole. I think we'll probably deal with this next time. So next time I think we'll deal with this. People thinking these shots are too easy. Oh yeah, I forgot to check which hole. Yeah, this is the hole that got put in the top 18, so can't be that bad of a hole, right? And it does. Par average is above average, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can do something about that next time. And also figuring out a creative solution to the end of this hole here. Only 4% think that this is too easy of a shots here. So, I think that's about all we'll get through for today. Hope you all enjoyed this update, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.